Hello and welcome. Welcome to my channel, everybody. Today, I want to talk to you about Five Nights at Freddy's, and I want to rank my favorite characters and rank the worst characters. Let's get started. But before we even do, I'd like to remind you to press that like button and subscribe. It will be amazing if you do. Now, let's get into the episode. Now, out of all the Five Nights at Freddy's roleplay games, I really like this one. To me, this one is the number one. It's called Circus Baby Pizza World Roleplay, the longest name you have ever heard of. And I almost pressed leave. Why? I don't know. This game is actually quite amazing. It not only shows you the characters, let me pull my flashlight out, and for some reason, now that I'm showing, it's glitched out and I can't see it. But it shows you the character and it gives you a short little story of the character's context and, information you need to know about the character. I think this version of roleplay is actually the best so far. And the animatronics themselves, when you turn into an animatronic, no matter who it is, it's just top notch, guys. Like, let's go right here, Lobit. Look how Lobit looks. Okay, I can't use that on examples. That's okay. Here we go. Look at the characters. Look at how they look. They look super awesome. They look super awesome. I feel like if we go in here, even the animation perform. Hold your head. Dude, this looks solid. This is so cool. This little roleplay game, for sure, it's amazing. It really is. They put a lot of work into it, and the details in every animatronic is just top notch. And that's why I'm gonna use this one to show off my top 3 and my top worst. I am gonna use this game called Full FNAF Roleplay. The reason I'm gonna use this game is because it's so easy to approach all the characters and they're all there with their names. So it's very easy to just look at all the characters. So here we're going to start with Five Nights at Freddy's 1, the original cast of characters. And in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, I can't deny my favorite character out of this series has to be Golden Freddy right here. Why? Because he looks cool to me. The fact that he's golden and it's a version of Freddy that looks a lot more crazy and spooky and scary just makes me like him a lot more. I'll tell you that. Now, continuing on to Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Oh my god, that's right. These are the toys. And out of the toys and the withers, here we have all the withers. I do gotta say, Toy Chica has to be my favorite one out of these characters. It's just the way they made her a lot more feminine. They made her all cute and stuff. So it really appeals in the contrast of this monstrosities. Now, for sure, these characters are scary and these characters are not. But in my opinion, I just like how Toy Chica came out. Now let's keep it moving to Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Now Five Nights at Freddy's 3, I do gotta agree that it's probably the lamest game out of all of them. The characters themselves don't appear. They only appear as phantoms and they're kind of lacking. They all look like watermelons. We all know this. They look like watermelon. And the main character here is gonna be Springtrap. And Springtrap, in my opinion, has always looked kind of like, I mean, he looks like he's supposed to look, but to me, it's always been kind of a meh design, kind of junkyard I don't know. He's right in between being scary and he's not really cool looking. Being cool matters, bro. In here, in this game, I do gotta say, I really struggle to have any character I like. I guess at the end of the day, Springtrap, the fact that he showed up for the first time, does make him the best character in this game. Now to Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Over here, we have a whole nother game, and this is the Nightmare. Now, I did have a lot of fun with this game. It's terrifying. In my opinion, this game is horrible. Now, the characters are crazy over the top horror with the fangs and the claws and all the teeth everywhere, and Freddy has his little freckles all over. It's just a whole different approach. I gotta tell you that. But do I like their designs? I do gotta say, Freddy looks cool when he has all his freckles on top of him and his design and stuff. He looks cool. I do gotta say. And Foxy looks scary to me. It looks so scary. Foxy, especially, has to be the scariest and most creepy looking character in this game. But at the end of the day, there's something very appealing about Fredbear. Fredbear, once again, the yellow color with the purple, it just sells me, bro. It just sells me on. It's just a cool design to me. The colors just go together. I don't know what it is, but it just calls to me all the time. And I do gotta agree that Nightmare looks really cool as well. But besides Fredbear, I do gotta say that the Freddy in this game does have a very cool design. Now we're off to Sister Location. Sister Location. Now this is a completely different game. The characters are completely different. Freddy and everybody has a new redesign. And I do gotta say, Funtime Foxy, this right here, Funtime Foxy, that's it for me. So cool. Such a different turn. It looks good. And I do gotta say, Freddy came out pretty cool looking, but I don't know. I just don't like him as much as Foxy over here. Now, Baby and Ballora are introduced, but I was never really a big fan of none of them. Like, they're okay, but I don't really care much about them. Now, other characters like Yendo and Lobit, when it comes to Funtime Foxy or Lobit, I'm 100% gonna choose Lobit all the time. For sure. Lobit is way cooler in my opinion. Now the question is Lobit a boy or a girl? I don't know. I have no idea. I think it's a boy, but I don't know. It's a lot of. Oh, which one is this? This is Pizzeria Simulator. And Pizzeria Simulator, oh my god, this is highly controversial for me. This right here, I think it's possibly. I don't know what to think about this Chica. I'm a Chica fan, but this character design right here is kind of like. It's almost good, but quite doesn't make it. Now we got Scrap Baby, which looks completely different than Baby. I do gotta say, I like this version of Baby better than the original version. We got Number One Crate, Handstand, Mr. Can Do. Come on, like there's so many beloved characters in this game, and there's some very, very hated characters, like Rockstar Chica here. I really don't like. For being a Chica fan, this is the worst Chica that has ever been made. Period. Now we go to Security Breach. And Security Breach does change everything. Just completely new characters. We got Glamrock Freddy, the friendliest Freddy out of all the Freddys. He's your friend. He's my friend. He's everybody's friend. This Glamrock Freddy right here. Gotta love him. Gotta love him. Fan favorite. Monty. I don't like Monty. I don't like Monty. Just the fact that they changed Bonnie. There was nothing wrong with Bonnie. And if you ever see Bonnie Glamrock edition, he looks amazing. The fact that they changed him into Monty Gator, I know there's Monty Gator fans out there. I'm just not a fan of Monty Gator. I'm not. I'm just not. Roxanne Wolf replaced Foxy, and she is pretty awesome. She's pretty cool. All these Glamrock characters are pretty cool. Glamrock Chica for sure is my second favorite Chica, right after Toy Chica, for sure. Glamrock Chica is awesome. Like, if I gotta say my favorite Chica is Toy Chica, and then second place is Glamrock Chica for sure. But they got Glitch Trap, they got Vanny. Vanny is so cool. Vanny was so cool. It's a shame she doesn't appear in more games or more story, but I think she was so cool. Let's not even talk about the ruined editions, because they're like, no, just no. Are they terrifying? Yes. Especially Monty. Let's not. The Sun and Moon character, also known as Sundrop and Moondrop. What could I say about them? They're beloved in the series. They're really awesome. The fact that one character could switch to another, it's a really awesome character. You can't hate it. Out of this whole series, I do gotta say, the Moon character might be my favorite character out of this series. I mean, playing in the daycare, trying to hide from him, the fact that he changes, it's a really well-made, cool-looking character. And besides him, I really, really like the design of Vanny. Vanny looks crazy. She's the main villain. She's really crazy. She's pretty cool. I would have to say that the Moon character, Vanny, and then Glamrock Chica has to be my number threes. But out of all the characters in the Five Nights at Freddy franchise, and we have right here some, not all, but some of the AR characters right here, like Liberty Chica right there, Glamrock Freddy, 8-Bit Baby. Oh, Flamando. Flamando is pretty cool. But out of all the Five Nights at Freddy games, out of the whole story, all the lore, I do gotta say that my favorite characters... Wait a minute! There he is! There is Glamrock Bonnie. Why is he not wearing his head? I don't know. But there he is. So cool. So much better than Monty, in my opinion. Oh, the Jack-o'-lanterns. Really cool. Really cool versions of the characters. I do gotta say. But let's name our top 3 characters. Now here I have my girl Glamrock Chica. And I do gotta say, I like Glamrock Chica. She's probably my second favorite version of Chica.
This area is off limits.
Her like, the things she says are kind of generic, but I do really enjoy this version of Chica. Glamrock Chica for sure. I mentioned her. She's definitely one of the characters I like, but not necessarily top 3. But I do gotta mention her because she is there as one of the ones I like. Now for sure right here I have Monty Gator, and Monty Gator is one of my least favorite characters out of the whole franchise. Just the fact that he took Bonnie's place. How dare you take Bonnie's place? And then there's theories out there that he actually took out Bonnie himself to take his place. I don't like Monty Gator. I don't like his design. I don't like how he looks. I mean, I get it. There are some fans of Monty Gator out there that actually like the guy. And I cannot hate. FNAF fan is a FNAF fan, and I agree with all FNAF fans. But in my personal opinion, I do not like Monty Gator. That's why he gets number 3rd place. He's not the worst. He's the 3rd worst in the FNAF series, in my opinion. In 3rd place right here, I have my girl Chica. My favorite version of Chica is Toy Chica right here. Toy Chica for sure is definitely my favorite Chica version, 100%. And specifically the beakless version. Doesn't she look super creepy? Let's transform her. There's something about her beakless form that is just it. How about Endo Eyes? No Endo Eyes. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the Chica we are talking about.
Invite me to a party.
Wait, what?
I think I'm done playing now.
Dude, Chica malfunctioning. Let's malfunction her. Chica is definitely one of those characters that it just, whatever it is just done right. It's creepy. It's just the best version of Chica, in my opinion. Now here we have Springtrap. Springtrap is not necessarily the worst character, but I do gotta say, there's a specific version of Springtrap called Scrap Trap. And that Scrap Trap, you know, the one with the peanut head, the one that looks all weird, they don't have a model of him in this game, so, but you know which one I'm talking about.
I always come back.
Scrap Trap just is the worst character and the worst character design I have ever seen for a game. Now, I gotta tell you, like, Springtrap is not necessarily one of my favorite characters at all, but he's okay. But when it comes to Scrap Trap, my god, they just did such a disservice to Springtrap. He was already not that scary. Though it all depends. If you open this guy's mask, it just gets creepier. And the fact that he always comes back just makes it worse. But Scrap Trap for sure is my second least favorite character out of the whole franchise. Now for sure right here, Fredbear is my second favorite character out of the whole franchise. Let's press some buttons here. Open chest, open mask. I'm telling you, they did such a good job. They did such a good job with this game. It's freaking awesome. But Fredbear right here is my favorite version of Freddy. But technically he's not Freddy, he's Fredbear. The yellow and the purple just matches so well. Out of all of them, to me this is the best peak design for any Freddy character. Fredbear, my second favorite out of the whole franchise. Out of all the Five Nights at Freddy games, let's just say it as it is. Let's go to Pizzeria Simulator. Over here, this Chica has to be the worst design ever. The maracas, her voice, her southern voice, I just really dislike this version of Chica. It just destroys everything I like about Chica and makes it bad. That's the worst character in the whole franchise. Spring Bonnie right here for sure, 100% is my favorite character performed. Here we go. This is 100% my favorite character. The fact that he's all yellow, golden. These are the golden characters of the golden age of Five Nights at Freddy's. The simple design of having a pink bow on his chest. This is just peak. But the reason I ended up being such a Spring Bonnie fan is because of FNAF World. He's my favorite character in FNAF World and ended up being my favorite character in the franchise thanks to FNAF World. Spring Bonnie to me is the number one best character. Now, 100% the best version of the characters is 100% the plushies. The plushies are it, man. Plushie Plushy Fredbear and Plushy Spring Bonnie are the best characters, I do gotta say. They look so amazing for sure. Besides the FNAF World version, the plushies went number one version of these characters. At the end of the day, we know for a fact there could only be one king of Five Nights at Freddy's. And I'm not talking about Markiplier. I could only be talking about number one crate, baby! Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace! Run! No, 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 no!